Good morning, America. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. Where am I? Where am I? It's Tuesday, 7:30. I am the DJ. This guy over here is the Donnie. The Donnie, right up over here. How do I get over there? There you go, the Donnie. The Donnie's right over here. Somewhere. Everything's backwards. There you go. And he's down here too. Come along as we get started in an evening show where we're going to talk about what the hell's going on in Florida and in the Southland. Let's bring the music down and get going with the show here. Get going at the show. There you go. I am DJ Wonder Chrissy, he's Donnie, and we're DJing Donnie morning show, but it's the evening. I can't explain it. It just is. It just is. If you saw the thumbnail, this economy's on borrowed time. Got my Caesars Gaming hat on here. Yeah, and the economy's pretty much a crapshoot at this point, folks. It's definitely a crapshoot. I just saw a thing on Fox where they had Walmart CEO on. They asked him what he thought about the American economy, and boy did he do a triple step dance around that question. He said that the first two quarters were okay, but hey, we're not in the first two quarters. We're in the third quarter, heading to the fourth, actually in the fourth quarter now. We're in the fourth quarter awaiting third quarter results. So I got a feeling that a lot of bad news is on the horizon, folks. This dollar that keeps losing its value is losing it faster and faster as the days go by. As the day goes by. Have you been watching what's going on in North Carolina? Florida, they saying people are running out of gas trying to get out of the way of the hurricane. Most of the gas stations have closed up, ran out of gas. People are heading north. Some of them are heading south. Running out of gas. Not prepared, folks. If you're a long-time listener of this channel, you know it's all about preparedness here. You got to be prepared for anything. Get your get a plan together. That's where it all starts, really. Food, money, finances, protection, a little bit of everything here, folks. We teach you guys, get prepared. Have a plan. Even if you're not prepared, have a plan so you can try to get prepared. But the more and more I watch TV, a lot of these people in Florida kind of didn't have a plan, right? They didn't have enough gas in their car to get where they needed to go. People in North Carolina weren't prepared either. There was one guy who said that pretty much he was watching what's going on in this video right here, which we'll show you in a few minutes. But he was stuck in his house. The property around the house he was at, or the apartment, was being eroded left and right as he watched houses and containers flow by like matchboxes. It's utterly crazy. Utterly crazy what happened in North Carolina. These rivers like turned into oceans almost. It's utterly, you gotta see it to believe it. You gotta see it to believe it. And to imagine that this happened in the wonderful scenic high altitude areas of North Carolina. My God, what is next? What is next? We just had a hurricane. Now 2 weeks later, another one's on its way, and it's not good, folks. Not good. Will Florida survive this? That's my question. Do you think Florida's going to survive this? I don't know. I don't know. At some point, you're going to see people leave Florida. I know there's a mad rush to the south to get away from New York City, Illinois, California. There's that rush to Texas and Arizona and Florida, the zero taxation states. But this is going to stop that. I think you're going to see some people recalibrate their love for Florida and all the associated cost with living in Florida and start moving somewhere else. Maybe South Carolina, maybe North Carolina on the beach, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. Some nice places. They're nice places too. Anywhere south of Chicago is a nice place. I'm here to tell you. Here to tell you, any place south of Chicago is a wonderful place to be. So let's look at this video here. Let's see. This was taken out a couple days ago, 2 days ago in North Carolina, and this is some of that river action that you guys wanted to, you should look at. Listen, they're gonna just bend that.
First, there was a lot of
look at that power.
propane tanks and things, and then it was shipping containers and vehicles, and then it was whole buildings.
Chris Faber took this video from his Biltmore Village apartment on the 3rd floor.
It just kept coming. So yeah, I mean, I was really more concerned about something hitting us again like that.
The water moving so fast.
Look at this. This is like a warehouse structure or a roof from a large building that's just floating by this guy's apartment. This is crazy.
Hit the boulder right here.
It shredded walls like paper.
Look at that. Go right through that.
Below us, ours would have just fallen. Mine would have just fallen into the river.
Exit doors underwater. All Faber could do, watch the flooding under his feet.
This guy's stuck and there's water eroding the foundation below him. How he wasn't freaked out is beyond me. And here he is videotaping it.
At that point, there wasn't anywhere else for us to go. So, ride it out as best you can.
Biltmore Village flooded to more than 24 feet in some areas. When it subsided to chest deep, Faber waded out to safety. Though true safety still feels weeks away.
It's a weird hurry up and wait feeling right now,
So look at that. Look at this container. It's just ripped to shreds. And look at here. Look, we got a building down here. Whole buildings floating down a river. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. And then there's some sad parts too that are happening now. It's been a week. The military and FEMA really didn't decide to show up until a week to 9 days later. They finally showed up today. The military's there with their helicopters and their bulldozers and their trucks so they can start repairing all these roads and bridges. It's it's not good. It's not good. These people are. It's going to be expensive, and here's the sad stories.
Seed and debris cleared. More tragic.
Here's the tragic of the whole thing, folks. This is the reality of what's going on as the search and rescue has progressed to search and recovery, and I got a feeling there's probably not hundreds but thousands of people who are yet to be accounted for. So let's listen to this little video. It talks about the expense of what's going on and the sad part of what's yet to be found out.
Is revealed.
What comes out first are air bubbles from the body, and those float to the surface, and when they break the surface tension, the dog can smell that.
They're searching for human remains after Hurricane Helene.
Out of the 25 years I've been doing this, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
No power or cell service makes it difficult to coordinate and to know how many people are missing. The youngest of the dead so far, 2 one-month-old twins and their mother in Georgia.
The living room, you can see all of it's destroyed.
Floodwaters washed away Alvin Stiles' house and robbed him of his wife. Again.
I had her urn and her stuff, all her jewelry and stuff in my house, and I've lost all of that.
An expert's
Sad, very sad story. He ultimately lost his wife, folks. Her remains. Look at this river. This is like a creek, but now it's a full-blown river in this picture.
says Helene could be one of the most expensive disasters in U.S. history.
These kind of recovery processes are truly long-term. They can take a decade or more.
Small towns hidden away along mountain roads present logistical challenges, Gerber tells Global News, but, he adds, they also have their own strengths.
Smaller, more socially connected communities sometimes perform better than larger communities.
Hey, I appreciate it very much. Thank you, brother. Love you.
You're welcome, man. A stranger offered Stiles a trailer and generator.
Thank you for a few more minutes. Thank you, sir.
Washington saying it's given out more than $45 million as of Friday. The Homeland Security Secretary said Wednesday the U.S. has enough money allocated for Helene recovery, but not for the rest of hurricane season.
That fund is essentially depleted at present.
Congress doesn't sit to vote on more support until after the election, and the National Hurricane Center has warned of another storm that could become a deadly hurricane and threaten Florida in coming days. Nathaniel Dove, Global News, Toronto.
So there you go, folks. Yeah, that other storm is going to be here tomorrow, late tomorrow night, early Thursday morning. It's called Milton. Remember Milton Berle? It was called Milton for some reason. We're learning a lot about our government, about Big Gov. If you watch this channel, you know we talk a lot about Big Gov, and not in the good vernacular, folks. Not in the good vernacular. I think what the people in North Carolina are starting to realize, you've got to count on yourself. Don't rely on big government, Marxism, and socialism, because you're just to be disappointed. Just to be disappointed. With 80% of the people living paycheck to paycheck, not a lot of this is in the bank. And I'm thinking the banks are probably not open either. So if you don't have some of this where you can readily get at it, and maybe it washed away, maybe your whole house washed away, then all your preps, all your security, and everything else needs to. You may have lost that too, but you need to get, if you're into preparedness, you need to get yourself a go bag for all your highly valuable stuff should something happen at the location that you're hunkered down into. You need to move quickly. So that's another part of being prepared, folks. Get yourself a go bag or two, a rucksack, whatever. You can put all your money, protection, anything else that's important to you, anything that you need to survive away from your home. So economy's not good, folks. It's not good. I hope you're prepared. I hope you're watching what's going on in North Carolina, Florida as it transpires here in the next couple of days, and starting to take action on your plan. I hope you're taking action on your plan, because that's the only way to be prepared, is to take action. That's what I'm here to tell you. You gotta be prepared. Have somebody that's close to you. Get your security close to you. Be ready to move when you need to move, if you need to move. Like, these people were basically washed out. Moment's notice. 10-foot wall of water sweeping houses away. Unbelievable. Never seen before. Never seen before, but it happened. It did happen. And I'm here to tell you, the only people that survived are probably the ones that were prepared to deal with this. So, and even the ones that were prepared, I'm sure some of them met their maker. Met their maker pretty convincingly with some of this water. My gosh, the power, we just showed you here in these videos, the power of the water in North Carolina. It's unbelievable, folks. So I think we're going to end it right there. Like, share, subscribe if you would. Thanks for joining Land Cruiser Midwest as we're doing a rare evening show about our economy and what's happening in North Carolina and what's coming to Florida. It's not good, folks. I'm here to tell you the truth. The reality, it's not good, and you need to take action. Over and out, DJ Wonder Chrissy. See ya!